Combat comrades.
Combat comrades.
The combat comrades. Let's go for that.
I think that's the
Boom, ba bum, ba bum. Bang, bang, the comrades are back in town. The comrades are back in town. Bang, bang.
Comrades are back in town. Comrades are a little out.
What's cracking?
Welcome back, everyone. This is technically it's our second episode, but first that is airing. So
we scrapped the first.
we scrapped that one. It was shaking the cobwebs off. But anyway, guys, welcome back. We are the Combat Comrades. If you're joining from last year, Happy New Year to all our comrades from 25. And welcome to the show in 26. We're pretty pumped up.
Fuck yeah.
How you feeling, Dave?
I am so hyped, man. I didn't realize how much I needed this potty.
Yeah.
Regardless of fucking anything else, it's just good to be here with you, bro.
Fucking oath.
It's good to talk about the best sport in the world. Fuck, do we have some shit to look forward to?
Yeah, man. And
Go on.
what a card to start off as well, man.
Exactly. Took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say, what shit to look forward to and what a better card to kick off the new year.
Some say distance makes the heart grow fonder, and this 6 weeks have been not just me. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts this week, and everyone's like, "Man, it was hard." It was like if people were like,
Absolutely.
withdrawals or something.
I definitely have withdrawals. I definitely have withdrawals, and what I want to inject into my veins is UFC 324.
Yep.
Get your dongs out, get your four-leaf clovers out, and get ready for action.
Is that the main event for you? Is that the people's main event?
Honestly, no. Well, honestly, the people's main event's the card.
Yeah.
At this point, because how
Straight
can you?
from the early prelims?
Yeah, it's just, oh man, let's take a breath.
Yep.
And we'll go from the bottom because there's some fucking heat in this card, dude. You know there's heat when there's an early prelim, a prelim, and a main card because there's nuggets.
Yep.
What are your favorite nugs on the card?
Well, from the early prelims, man, the one I'm most hyped up for is. Should we just start from the bottom, or should we just and work up? Or
Wherever you want to go, bro.
I guess let's just start from the bottom. We got freaking Turquoise Ricky, who was from the
Ultimate Fighter.
The Ultimate Fighter with DC.
Yep. DC. No, he was with was it?
Chael Sonnen?
No,
DC?
it was the one before that, I believe.
Anyway, tough alumni.
Tough alumni.
And he was the winner, I believe. But from what I've heard, he's kind of fallen off a little bit. Like he's going, when someone starts going real, like we're not professional fighters, right? But when a professional fighter starts going real hard into the social media.
There's Volkanovski and fucking Ortega. That was the one.
Yeah, once you know that, once a fighter has really gone hard into the YouTube channel, it's like you're investing way less time to your training and going more into that. So he's going real hard there. But Smotherman, man, first time I watched his fight was last year, and I just, we have this saying from my area.
In the motherland.
It's ni ryba ni mięso, which means not fish, not meat. You don't really know what they are. It's like
you're a vegetable.
You're nothing, and I don't like it.
Whoa,
maybe not like it.
That's some Russian ass shit if I've ever heard of. You are not the fish. You're not the meat. You're nothing, bitch.
No, the point is just like you can't. The point is like I guess you can't. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah, figure it out.
Yeah. So, and Smotherman is a hard one to figure out, man, because he's like he had a lot of hype and then he kind of had a lot of losses. So, but I think he's a young fella. He is 28. So kind of I guess figuring out his body, his style.
Early enough.
Yeah, but he's got powerful hands, whereas fucking Turquoise, that guy's punching at air half the time, man. He's just like volume, doing crazy stuff. You know?
I think the case of Ricky Turquoise, fucking Ricky, Big Rick, is that he's just a victim of the Ultimate Fighter reality check in recent years. Don't come at me with the fucking OG, old school Ultimate Fighters that actually turn out to be good. The Thug Roses and whatnot. This new era at the moment is pretty average, and I think he got exposed. I mean, like, look at freaking Snoozman, dude. His brother.
Muhammad.
Horrible. And just got popped for steroids.
He was on the Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah, and he just got popped for steroids.
I mean, he looked disgustingly jacked. So.
Yeah. So he's been suspended for, I think, 2.5 years. Anyway, I think it's going to be a tough night for Ricky unless it's been a while since his last fight. So maybe he's gone into the lab and figured it out. But I don't think he's that good, personally.
Yeah, this would be I guess a nice little bantamweight scrap just to start the night off. Get warmed up.
It's the start of the new generation, really.
Yeah,
Because O'Malley has come out and said that if he loses the Song and then loses one more, he's done.
yeah, makes sense.
You've got a few, Anyway,
Well, we're going straight from bantam to heavyweights.
just a massive jump.
And this Josh Hockett guy, man, he is, imagine like a Chael Sonnen. And who's the guy who goes, hey, brother? Hulk or something? Hulk Hogan?
Hulk Hogan, the Hulk.
Yeah, so
You won't like me when I'm angry, brother.
Hulk Hogan and Chael Sonnen mixed up into a heavyweight wrestler, man. Because he has this whole shtick, man. Like, he was on Dana White's Contender Series, and when he came on, bro, he put on like the Hulk Hogan bandana, the glass, and going, I'm gonna make the thing great again.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, he was that guy, man.
True, that's him.
So people, they're riding with him, man. He's 7-0. He's he has got a UFC win. But yeah, I mean, he's still pretty young in his career. Fighting Denzel Freeman.
Freaking Denzel Washington and Morgan Freeman
Yeah, their love child, I
merged
guess.
into one.
And it became a heavyweight as well.
Fuck yeah.
Which this guy didn't really impress me. And I don't know, maybe because he didn't have as cool of a trash talk or whatever. But I don't know, Josh Hockett definitely showed better wrestling for me. And way more entertaining. And then when you're entertaining, the UFC puts you in better positions to succeed. So
100%. This is like kind of, sorry to interrupt, of like taking a point from last year of like people whining that they're hard done by in the UFC. And all it takes is a stint. You can call it cheesy, you can call it corny.
it's the entertainment business.
It's exactly the fight game. It goes back to when you're in the Colosseum. These fucking Romans would go and watch people fight lions and like kill each other. It's entertainment.
Yeah.
And now it's developed, unfortunately, into a thing where people need convincing. People need convincing to listen to us. People need convincing to watch the new TV show that's on Netflix,
Yeah.
Or
Something to be interesting or entertaining.
Yeah, so
for the
he's done
hardcore
well.
martial art fans, it is a little bit
For
down
the purists.
for the purists, because the number one fighter, which I'm highlighting, this is not actually fighting for an interim title right now. It's the most entertaining, and that's okay. That's the business, But you know what's also cool?
But he's also not fighting because he's a fucking being a dick. He's being a dick.
Who is? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
But I mean, also Pimblet.
He's talking about Arman.
No, but I'm talking about Pimblet. He has got to this position not because he is the best fighter in the
No,
world.
because he's exciting and people want to see him.
Exactly.
You don't see a stadium filled with Arman wigs. They're all with the freaking patty.
I reckon you might be right. After his latest PR run, bro, he's been doing some good stuff.
Maybe not
But-
like him more.
But Paddy, yeah, he's definitely. You look at his resume, his last 3 fights. It was a washed Michael Chandler, corpse of Tony Ferguson, and fucking King Green.
Yeah,
Who
but
went for a takedown.
But fucking Islam got a title shot after dismantling King Green and Dan Hooker.
But that's when they were actually good. King Green's 39
Come
now.
on, bro. King Green's never been good enough to warrant a title shot. And Dan Hooker is just exciting.
But they were like good at the time though.
I don't
better than when Pimblet fought them.
Yeah.
They were actual corpses when Pimblet fought them.
Yeah. Anyway, I think Pimblet's going to keep answering a lot of this with wins.
Yeah,
A lot of the speculation.
I think this one will be, but then the real challenge will come after. Anyway, we're getting ahead
Save
of
that
ourselves.
one for later.
What are we talking about? Yeah, Josh Hockett. Yeah, so he's got his shtick,
Hockett
and he's
and
good.
Hockett.
He's got good wrestling. And fun little fact here: he actually competed against Bo Nickel back in the
No Bickle.
Yeah, no Bickle. They were actually the same. This guy used to have abs, man. They used to be in the same weight class. And now, yeah, it's interesting.
Now he's just a unit.
Yeah, he's a unit
Totally different.
at heavyweight, and Bo Nickel is just the most cringy, annoying guy
Ugh.
in the space. So yeah,
Yeah, nice. Well, I mean, it's 7-0 against 7-1. Both of them have something to prove. You've got Hockett that's younger. You've got Freeman that's 34. But what we know about the heavyweight division is age doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
You know, you've got friggin' Baldish Barber and
We've got Derek Lewis, bro.
Derek
40
Lewis,
years old fighting.
you know, and
He's
we will
on this
get to
card.
him.
Yeah.
And we will get to him.
Black Beast.
So that's a coin flip for me. I don't know too much
Yeah.
about either of them.
Yeah.
But if Josh Hockett's coming in like fucking Hulk Hogan,
He better hack it.
if you're gonna hock it, you better hack it.
And you got a Huck tour as well.
Ugh. If he comes in like freaking Hulk Hogan, if he gets on that mic and goes, "Oh yeah," well, it's more Kool-Aid Man. But if he gets on there and goes, "Brother," then his stocks are gonna go up.
Yeah, big time.
And I'm keen for that.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
And now we got freaking Michael Johnson, who we were
Yep.
just talking about, just before against
Yep.
freaking Alexander Hernandez.
Yeah.
I think Michael Johnson is on his 2026 title run, brother.
So, here we got another Meerschaert theme this year. What makes you say that?
Well, first of all, he's been battle tested.
Yes.
Unfortunately,
That chin again.
he's lost a lot of those battles.
Yes.
But man, he's actually surprised me a lot. Like Zell Huber,
That was.
he
yeah.
looked like a revitalized fucking Michael Johnson.
He was the biggest underdog, I think, on that weekend card.
He
as
hasn't
well.
lost since 2023.
He's got a bit of a run, but that run is other than Zell Huber, which to me was a wrong strategical thing.
It was bad by his fucking
was-
coach to take that fight, his management to take that fight, Zell Huber, I think.
I think whoever gave him the tactic of like, yeah, let's just stay at range and kick. Bro, where was the Zell Huber who went to an absolute war in that Mexican thing?
Yeah, I'd fucking knock you out the
Bro,
sphere.
This is what's interesting. Like when you change camps, you can just have someone whispering. You're like, yeah, like Paulo Costa. Even he was saying that like before his recent thing when he had his downfall, he's like, yeah, someone told me to be more technical. It's like he didn't get up the ranks by being technical. By being the what was his nickname?
Oh, the eraser.
The eraser man. And then he just started trying to have a cool jab. So
I don't understand why people. Sorry to play into your point. I don't understand why people fucking do that. Like, why would you change the formula that's gotten you to where? Unless you know.
Well, I guess after the Izzy loss, maybe he went back
But
and said,
that's
I got
easy.
actually doggy styled, and I need to.
Yeah, he got
I need to change something.
he got friggin'
long black.
in 4K in front of like 30,000 people.
Yeah. But he was kind of a dick before, so.
Yeah, he got humbled, bitch. But it's like, yeah, okay, you lose to Prime Izzy. It makes you think of like, how can I fix this? But wouldn't you just like try and have a tune-up kind of rebound fight? Try it again. Maybe Izzy's the problem. Maybe he is the kryptonite to my game plan, but not completely.
Change my.
Funny, he's called the eraser when he erased all of his fucking ability to win,
Yeah.
or even be confident.
Yeah.
But now he's back, I think.
Yeah, Kopylov was a good one, but
That
he's
was
actually moving up to light heavyweight because he struggled with the weight cuts. Yeah.
About fucking time.
Yeah,
I actually didn't hear that.
Yeah. I heard that recently. So
About time.
I think we're going to see more of Bohaichinia, which I love. 'Cause
I hope
another
so.
great, entertaining guy, man.
Yeah, I like him.
He's awesome.
What did Izzy call him? He called him the fucking Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin or something.
Just juiced up Ricky Martin.
Okay, we're talking about a lot of other fighters that aren't on the card. But anyway, let me talk about my actual boy, the great. Actually, it's El Grande. What's his new name, bro? It used to be the Great Ape, and now it's Spanish, the Great Ape, which is like El Grande. What's his nickname, bro? It's so cool. El Gran Chango, which sounds so sick.
Gran Chango sounds better than the Great Ape.
The Great Ape.
Great Ape sounds like a fucking flavor of like a Fanta.
It sounds like a pre-roll or something you would get.
Oh, it probably is.
I think there is. But dude, this is my actual boy because last year he won me a lot of money, knocking out Chase Hooper, knocking out Diego Ferreira. And we were talking earlier about people's different trajectories and changes and stuff. And he's had a really, really cool story. He came in and real cocky. Knocked out Beneil Darouche, blew up, and then just became super cocky. He's like, I'm going to fucking trying to be McGregor. And then he got lost. He went back to the lab, self-reflected, and now he's got a new style to fix some of the issues he had. But anyway, I like what he's been doing, man. Like mixing up amazing footwork with takedowns. Michael Johnson, for me, how did he beat Zell Huber? He beat Zell Huber, I think, because of a poor strategy on Zell Huber's part.
Yeah.
And Michael Johnson, he just kind of has a very quick jab.
He's a bit relentless. You know, like he's always got forward pressure.
Yeah, he's moving forward.
And I think if you, as Zell Huber, you've got, you're young, you have the crazy fight at the Sphere, you've got all this hype behind you. You get, like you said, the wrong people in your ear. They could have like gassed him up to a point where he got rattled because this guy kept moving forward. Everything that, you do that, he's fucked.
And he was supposed to dominate him, you know.
Yeah, obviously now, like that's when the mind takes over.
Mental side as well. But a 39-year-old Michael Johnson, who for me, he's got very quick hands. So when Zellhuber was kicking, he was just countering with the jab and the cross.
Yeah.
Whereas you've got a guy that is just fucking in and out movement, man. 39-year-old, those knees are not going to be able to move like they used to. So even though he has quick punches, trying to move, and he's going to make him miss. And Michael Johnson is the type of guy to get frustrated. And I think that's when
overextend and
yes,
stuff. Yeah.
And that's when Hernandez has been knocked. That's when he's doing his best work against Chase Hooper. He frustrated him, knocked him out, and Diego Ferreira. And not just that, he also has the takedown advantage.
Yeah.
So right as Michael Johnson's moving, boom, takes him down, holds him. Not only a submission threat, but I think he can win minutes and rounds like that. So for me, I'm going hard on fucking El Gran Chango because he has
El Gran Chango via updated fight name.
exactly.
Or retranslated.
And also Michael Johnson has a bit of hype because he beat Zellhuber, he beat Zell, but I think that was just a poor strategy. He's not that good. So
all right. Yeah. I love these real confident hammers,
yes,
bro.
Yeah, hammer. This is a hammer for sure.
Hammer it. All right, well then we move into the preliminary card.
Let's go.
Of this evening. And we kick it off with Alex Perez versus Charles Johnson.
Nice one.
This is a decent fight. This isn't a all or nothing, everything on the line fight, but this is like both fighters can move in a direction that's really beneficial. I think both of them had, if I am not mistaken, a decent last year. No, they didn't. Perez actually lost to Almabayev by submission.
Yeah, last
round
minute.
3.
Yeah, he was winning that fight too.
Yeah, I do remember that. That was crazy. He looked
Charles
devastated.
Johnson had a really great win over Loney Kavanagh, who looked unstoppable.
And everyone was banging on about him. So he went 1-1.
Charles Johnson, man, honestly, he's 35, but he's really been quite impressive, man. Like he knocked out Josh Van, he knocked out Loney Kavanagh, so he's kind of he's very tough, man. Even though he's losing, he'll be losing half the fight, but then he can come back and win it, you know? So,
I mean, the confidence you'd have to have as a fighter to knock out the current champion.
Yep.
Like, that's got to feel good.
And future prospect in Loney Kavanagh, he was undefeated, you know? So I think he's got that momentum.
Yeah. And it's like, obviously, people develop over time. People get better. You can't judge a fight when you're at B fight. I get that. But it's just for the mental.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like, I fucking knocked that guy out. Now he's got the belt. I can do it. And I think like...
Exactly. You want to go and like...
Show, like, your job, if you think you're the best in the world, the only job you have is to convince everyone else of that fact. Right? And by doing that, you just have to keep...
knocking off wins.
Keep knocking off wins, bro. And I think if you're already equipped with the ability, you have the power, and then you match that with some fierce, ruthless aggression and confidence. Holy shit, bro. This
is a good recipe.
This is a good recipe. This is a recipe for someone that could make a fucking statement.
Yeah. And he definitely wants to do that. He's on Instagram going like, oh, it's my title run. So when a fighter has that mentality...
I love it.
You know, they're pushing themselves
Like, look
hard.
at Ilya.
Yeah.
He already said he was the featherweight champion of the world fucking 1 week before he became the featherweight champion of the world.
That's some Conor McGregor stuff.
And I hated watching that. I was like, this fucking idiot, you know? But you need to believe it. No, I didn't believe it. Australia didn't believe it. But now we all, I can speak for myself. I'm like, oh, don't fuck with that guy. He's going to knock you the fuck out.
Yeah.
So, you know, this is exciting. And then, but it also plays into the hand of like being the protagonist, if you will, coming in and trying to like ruin the party and being like, oh, you got all these wins and I put that on you. Bang, now you're catapulted into.
I want to take that stock.
So I think there is a lot at stake. I may retract my original statement of like that. Maybe there is a lot at stake for like kind of proving that you're ready for something else. You know,
I think so.
Like a higher rank or an opportunity to go on a run.
Yep. So yeah, both these guys will be going after it.
Fucking oath.
Next one, we got a modest Bukkake.
Everyone loves a modest Bukkake.
Yeah, exactly. It's like respectful.
Yeah.
You know, in some cultures.
At the Combat Comrades, we are respectful.
Yes.
We want our listeners and everyone else in the world to be respectful. So modest
Don't
Bukkake.
overdo the Bukkake. No one wants an overdone one.
No.
It's always should be modest.
In, out.
In moderation. Against Nikita Krylov. Fucking the krill. Well, krill's a very good source of omega-3s, right?
Krill. Oh, like
Krill oil, dude.
Yeah. I mean, like fish oil tablets.
Like krill oil.
My
I thought
mum
krill oil was the thing.
used to give me fish oil tablets before I went to school as a child.
Nice.
No, because I would fucking burp in class, and I'd be like,
fish bread, fish
nah.
bread.
No, you know when you like burp like in your own throat, and
Yeah.
like it's not like a full burp, it's just like a,
Yeah, okay.
and then I'd be like, oh.
Yeah, nasty
Thanks,
smell.
Mom.
Yeah.
But she actually
bro,
listens to the podcast.
look how good your joints are now. So thank you, Georgie.
Thanks, Mom.
Amazing joints. I don't know anyone who can pistol squat at our age, let alone in their 20s like that.
Yeah, any viewers think you can out pistol squat me?
Fucking prove it.
Take a fucking video. I want to see you dip.
All right, so we've got fish oil tablets versus, versus modest bukkake.
And this is why I love this show, because it gets the creative juices flowing, man.
Oh, and
If
those
you-
juices be coming from krill.
Exactly. But actually,
Born to krill. All right, sorry. Go on.
talking about them, we were talking earlier just before we started about how it's cool to have this continuation from last year, because these guys had very interesting trajectories. Bukak was known as this boring ass point fighter, and the Krill man was this like potential, like he was. They were talking about him contender. Last year, the Krill, two knockouts, dude. And you know he's had to double down the krill oil to help the brain regeneration.
Yeah, 100%.
Whereas whereas the Bukak man, he has been training with none other but Tom Aspinall.
Oh.
And he's knocked off. I know he's been getting KOs. He knocked out Paul Craig, the bear Jew himself. So yeah, he's
retired now, right?
Retired,
Recently
yes.
retired,
Yes.
Berju.
Yes. But and so yeah, and he's been training with Tom Aspinall. But this is a new year, and there's been even more changes because ever since Tom Aspinall's fucking skull got turned into a bowling ball,
Oh man. Thanks, France.
yeah, he's closed the gym down. So
Really?
so Bukak has actually been training in his home gym.
Whoa. Home
And-
bukkaks.
Yes, and his
Damn,
father's
son.
the head coach. So you go from training
that's
with
a
you go from
awful bukkak.
You go from training with the best heavyweights, because that's what they were doing, getting the best heavyweights from Europe, to now, yeah, he'd invite so-and-so, but it's not the same. You're not getting those rounds with Tom Aspinall every day. Whereas the Krill has gone off social media, and in a recent Russian interview, he said that he rushed into a lot of those fights. Now he's slowed down.
He'd be
gone
Russian.
yeah, he is Russian, actually. With Ukrainian roots, so you know those family Christmases get spicy.
You know there's some head noise when he goes to bed at night.
And headbutts, probably.
Shout out.
But yeah,
Come on, mate.
he's gone back, reflected, and I'm excited to see what Krill comes into the cage and what kind of Bukak comes into the cage with these recent changes.
It's going to be a sticky situation either way.
Yeah, that's true.
I am
Krill-
looking forward to a light heavyweight showdown for all the fish oil
Yes.
or all the
All the tablets, dude.
sticky towels.
It's expensive, man.
Fish
Fish oil
oil?
is expensive, man.
Maybe I flexed that my mum gave it to me. There's going to be people like, you're privileged.
No, I'm.
You grew up with a friggin' silver spoon.
Because
Your
your
mum
mum was
gave you
trying to
fish
look
oil.
after you.
She's like, it'll help your brain. I'm like, it won't help my fucking the social ladder, mum. I'm going to get bullied. Bleh, Tuna. All right. Anyway, now we're going to freaking.
Oh, do you have a prediction on this one?
I don't, but
Okay.
I'm excited for it.
I have a feeling that Krillman is going to go back to his, because he had good grappling. He just was a bit overzealous and getting knocked out. And Bukak, man, he's a buff guy, but he's just like a kind of real point fighter, up straight kind
Like
of guy.
timid.
Yes, definitely.
Timid.
And this is a step up in competition, man. He's been like knocking out bear Jews and stuff like that. This
Can
guy's
crusher.
exactly. Whereas
Knocking out bear juice and stuff.
Krylov has just come off from Dominic Reyes and Boskan, the freaking Guskov.
Bogdan Guskov.
Bogman,
Yeah.
the pickle man.
Oh, yeah, pickle.
Pickle. So yeah, step down for Krill and step up for Bukak. But I just think Krill is gonna maybe go back to his. Yeah, I think he might go back to his grappling
His
and
fishy ways.
Yeah, exactly. Just swim to the back.
So you think the fishy ways are going to help him overcome the Bukak? Or you think that Bukak's going to overcome the fishy ways?
I think if you invest
Fishy versus sticky. Who have you got?
If you invest fish oil in your child at a young age, they're gonna turn out great. And that's what I'm trying to say there. And it's also a compliment to you and your mother.
I appreciate that. You better be liked and subscribed, Mum. I know you're listening. All right, now we're moving over to freaking. Imagine this being on the fucking prelims, dude. Freaking Umar Nurmagomedov.
No, dude, you missed Ngannou, dude.
Oh, freaking Ngannou 2.0.
Gautier, bro. Somebody that I used to know.
Yeah, somebody that I used
Against,
to know.
get this, my actual boy from my actual village.
Oh.
Novosibirsk, bro.
Oh,
And-
your village. Novosibirsk local.
Yes. And
Novosibirsk, stand up.
and I'm going to follow this with something really bad. I'm sorry, Mom, but I'm fading the fuck out of Pulyaev in this.
Oh, you
Because
know
this-
she's listening.
I know, but I have to be honest. I can't lie.
Arena, don't worry. I can still be your son if you need. You make good food.
Yeah, well, look, Pulyaev to me hasn't been impressive.
Yeah.
And I feel like the UFC right now.
You
is
can't blindly follow him just because he's from your village.
Yeah, exactly.
I
This-
respect that.
this
See?
shows-
You think we're biased here.
Exactly.
This is probably his fucking cousin.
Exactly.
And he's being honest.
And I'm there. You know I'm going to be getting dirties at the freaking borscht table.
Yeah.
But pass me the borscht. Fuck you.
It's just-
Irish
you've got an Irish cousin with no moustache and a beard. Fuck you, bitch.
We're all mixed. But I just think this is a classic tale of the UFC feeding one of their new stars. And not just that, man. Oteba, he's not just powerful. He has amazing striking. And he's training at one of the best gyms, Manchester Top Team, where they have a very level head.
Yeah.
This is exactly what he needs. 23-year-old, young, dumb, full of calm. He just wants to, anyone at that age who just want to go and knock someone out with that power.
Yeah.
But he's very patient, very precise, doesn't rush. I'm honestly very impressed with this kid.
Hell
I
yeah,
think he's
dude.
going to absolutely just destroy my boy.
Well, I fucking respect it. You got me hyped. I have
Yeah.
seen this guy fight before. I'm trying to remember.
First round finisher, man.
Oh, yeah. He fucking decimated Robert Valentin.
Valentine, yep.
That's when I think I really was like, oh,
Yes.
I don't see because he fought
'Cause-
Jose Medina. I don't remember that. Oh, it was on the Marina Ursic
Bro, we
card.
should watch that fight because
I did say it. If it was on that card, I saw it.
when he hits someone, the look on that person's face is like,
Uh-oh.
it's like, you know when a first timer has never been into a gym and they go sparring for the first time?
Yeah.
When a professional fighter has that face, it's a, I haven't experienced this before.
Yeah.
That face,
And-
that's the face his opponents make, bro.
And it's like, imagine not experiencing that before, because I swear I've experienced that before in like fucking amateur circuit gym,
Yeah.
right? Like when I trained, I was training with guys that didn't even really fight, but trained a lot.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know? Like,
So just had power.
and I was like, oh, fuck. So for like someone that has gotten all the way to the UFC, it kind of makes you question.
Levels, bro.
It makes you question the levels. It makes you wonder, like, how many gyms are like the Ronda Rousey experiment, where she never got punched in the face. So then when it happened, she was like, oh.
Or the CM Punk experiment, too.
Well, the CM Punk experiment is just, that's fucked. And then he went back to WWE because that's where you belong. You're an
Yeah.
entertainer, but you're not a fighter.
You know, Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's more possible to do that as a heavyweight because you can kind of brute force yourself through. Plus, it's the like mental game of Brock Lesnar's the biggest person alive, surely.
Absolute mountain of a man.
Fucking unit of a lad.
But I think this UFC is also, the matchups make the fights, and
Styles make
it's
fights.
against a really insane striker against Pulyaev, who's very durable, man. I'll tell you one thing about us freaking Siberians, bro. We don't quit.
Yeah,
If-
I've never seen you
If
quit.
they could make a civilization in the fucking tundras, the minus 40-degree tundras, and want to and survive there, you got to be a freaking survivor.
Yeah, isn't it like Niesbiesk or something, Russia? The freaking, it's Yakutsk or something, Russia? That's like minus 40 Celsius.
Yakutsk, yeah,
Yakutsk.
yeah, that's even further up, bro.
Bro, that is fucked.
Actually, turns out, bro, Novosibirsk is very close to Kazakhstan, bro. So me and
You should go.
yeah, fucking oath. But who's that guy? That Kazaki guy?
Oh, fucking Shavkat.
Yeah, Rakhmanov, man.
Bro, the demon. Where is he? Anyway, we're getting distracted.
yeah.
Sorry. We're so excited to be here. If you're still here, fucking love yous and like, comment, share, subscribe. Don't forget that.
hype.
We are hype. We've got Umar versus Figgy. Now, this is what I meant by as if this is on the... I mean, look,
That shows.
I'm not going to discredit the last fight we just spoke about, but just the fucking names alone.
Yeah.
You've got a Nurmagomedov. You've got an
Ex-champ, bro.
ex-champion.
Exactly.
And they're on the fucking preliminary card,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Yep.
Where do we even begin? Look, this may trigger you. I'm not saying this to trigger you, I promise. I haven't seen enough from Umar yet to think this is a wrap, right?
A wrap?
Like,
Oh, this is a wrap. This
yeah,
fight.
like this is a wrap. Like it's the Nurmagomedov train. He is the first Nurmagomedov that I'm sure there's a million of them. There's probably like the fucking John Smith of Russia.
Yeah.
But in UFC Nurmagomedov, you think Khabib, and then obviously Islam's Makhachev, but like you associate Islam with Khabib. It's been such a dominant, scary picture with all these people all the time. And then Umar came in, and I was like, "Fuck's sake, this is going to be
Another one.
another one." What I thought Umar was going to be is what Islam has turned out to be, because it's Khabib, it's Nurmagomedov.
Yeah.
And then you obviously saw the fight against it was last year, right? It was against fucking
When he
Marab.
broke his hand, yeah.
Yeah, obviously you'd say that. No, I'm kidding. And I don't know. Like, and you look at the people he's beaten.
But the ones before that were impressive. He beat Corey Sandhagen.
Yeah, but
Dominated him.
I think Corey Sandhagen gets dominated by anyone that's wrestling heavy like that. You know, if it's a Sandhagen versus O'Malley, that's different. But if it's the Sandhagen versus Nurmagomedov, he's just going to get wrestle fucked, and I don't think it's in his realm to be able to deal with that. But has Figgy had any crazy wrestling opponents recently?
I mean,
Not really.
he was like the dominant guy in flyweight, but ever since moving up to bantamweight, he has grappled a couple people like Glassjaw, Garbrandt.
Yeah.
But he just can't do that now that he's moved up. And
I don't think this is now. I'm kind of trying to justify it in my head, but now that I'm more think deep, I think Figgy's in for a rough night, bro. Because
he's in for a rough night, man. Because
I think he's gonna get wrestle fucked.
yeah, 38 years old as well, man. And these flyweights, they're like little dogs, man. They
bantamweight
die
too,
early. They die early.
That's he's a little chihuahua.
And just what he's gonna do, like what he does, he pushes forward. Okay, cool. You're entering into Umar's
You're gonna let him grab
game,
that leg.
you know. And Umar's also got really everyone's got better striking than Khabib. People don't love Khabib for his striking. Let's just say that.
Yeah, but he was aggressive enough in mauling people.
Yeah, exactly, which is so impressive. But
Because I didn't like grappling until after Khabib, if I'm honest with you.
okay,
And Khabib was the exception for me. Because he would fucking get you to the ground, and it wouldn't.
Mat return,
he's
mat
not-
return.
He's not laying praying.
Exactly.
He's not emoting like Marab. He was fucking basically turning you into a bitch. And
Yeah.
saying, if there was no referee here, I would fucking murder you.
punching them and talking to them at the same time.
You know I deserve this.
Exactly, like that was
Please,
badass, man.
Quit.
And you could just tell he was a man on a mission. Let's talk now.
Yeah.
That's all I said. Like that's Anyway.
Well, you say that to white belts in the gym. Let's talk now.
When I got every time I got two hooks in, I got the back, and they're sprawled out, and I'm just like, I could whack you in the face right now. Mentally, I just go, let's talk now. But then I'm like, okay, I can't do that. Well, no, sometimes I'll do these ones, but not actually connect.
And then you're like, sorry, Nan, you can go back to knitting now.
Cheers for the help, Nan. But yeah, man, this is what I really take into account with this whole, let's call it the whole Nurmagomedov circle, right? People who are training with them nonstop, when you're training with killers, they're constantly leveling themselves up. And Umar is actually the lightest man. Islam is a welterweight now. Khabib was a lightweight. His brother, Usman, who's in the PFL, is also a lightweight. So when you are training against the best fighters and grapplers, all heavier weight, bro, it's like, it feels like a child when you have someone your own weight.
Yeah.
So I think he can easily control him, but then he's also got really lightning fast kicks and stuff. But, you know, we saw him get clipped against Batista. That was a little worrying, but what an amazing recovery. Chinned, goes down, instantly just blast doubles him, which is sick. But yeah, we saw his chin get clipped. But I just don't know if Figgy has that.
Nah,
you know?
I fucking came in here so brazen and confident of like, it's not a wrap, but fuck, man. I don't think Figgy's the one to do it. I just think you're exactly right. He's too boxed in as a fighter there's too much tape as well. That's fucked. Especially when you're in the position of him, you've got Khabib. Could you imagine after the loss how much you got rinsed in that gym? Like all fighters can attest, or all competitors can, like, that need to go through training camps or cut weight, anything like that, can attest to someone's paying for the fucking suffering that I'm going through right now. You know, if I'm bleeding in the gym, if I'm broken, battered and bruised and over it, someone's paying for that. And could you imagine the fucking shit Khabib would have put him through? Would have put him through a death gauntlet for like months. So I reckon he's going to come out here and convincingly. Yeah. What a fucking change of opinion I've had just in like such a short time.
Well, that's called open-mindedness, man. That's good.
No, I had to really think about it and be like, do I need to be? Am I going to be stubborn here? I'm not. I think it's going to be a tough night for Figgy. If he does it, whoo, man, Nurmagomedov's getting the belt to his ass when he goes back to
Davidson's the biggest underdog
on the whole card.
Yeah, Umar's paying 1.06 and Figgy's paying like 7 or 8 just to win.
All right, well, hammer Figgy. Decision no bet.
No, definitely not.
Just kidding.
Or shall we get on to the main?
The main event of this evening.
Yep. And we have got the fucking the freaking Pitbull against who one of our mates at one point called a title contender, and he was worried about Volk, right?
This motherfucker, it couldn't be more of a casual fan if he fucking tried. All right, so don't come at him in the comments. We know he's a piece of shit. Also, I would like to mention that Jean Silva's photo on Google, he still has hair, and god damn it, thank the Lord and Savior he decided to go cue ball, because that cunt's fucking hairline was scared of his forehead. And, you know, we love him as a Combat Comrades podcast, but a bad hairline, brother.
He looks way more badass with the fucking...
Yeah, man, that shave. Bald head suits him so bad, but it's exciting.
But let's talk about actual fights now. And Jean Silva came off a pretty brutal...
Oh, you're humbled.
Yeah, he didn't get knocked out, but just the fucking... The cut and the way he dropped, man.
He got bashed.
But for me, Jean Silva, and I've been following his pages and his posts and stuff and his YouTube... He is the type of guy, we know he's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
right?
He's off his head.
And he's gone back and just trained so much harder, so much more explosiveness, and almost used that. I think he used his trauma as fuel. Like, right, we know what happened to his brother and his mum and stuff.
Yeah, that was
which
fucked.
I think has fueled a lot of his stuff. Bro, this just added more fuel. And to add more freaking fuel to the fire, he's just had a kid. So you know that dad strength is going to be popping off. And something even more to fight for. Whereas Arnold Allen, what has he been up to, man? He beat Giga Chad in a decision a year or two ago.
I don't even think friggin' Chikadze's really that good, man.
He's on the downfall for a
he
while.
aged horribly. And that was what? In fucking July last year. No, 2024.
2024, yeah.
So he didn't even compete.
He's had a while off, man. And
ring rust.
Injuries or something into play. I know he's back with Faraz Zahabi training. So would you rather be in this, chill Canadian camp, talking about technique, all these fucking crazy fighting nerds constantly barking?
He's with Max Holloway. Did you say he's training with Max Holloway?
Faraz Zahabi.
Oh, Zahabi.
Which is a great gym. Yeah, technical. But
Zahabi would just teach him how to fucking run away and be weird, bro.
But Jean Silva, I think he's just like, he's on another level of striking, and on top of that, bro,
and aggression.
Dude, just power. He's a legit power lifter as well. And Arnold Allen, stylistically, is not the right matchup for that, man. Because if you're going to be moving forward, Jean Silva's also a counter striker.
Yeah.
So he's just going to be...
plays into that.
Exactly, into his big shots,
He does that step back, check hook type stuff.
Insane. The spinning back elbow. So I think this might be Arnold Allen's first KO loss.
Yeah. I think Arnold Allen's getting arseholed. I think we're going to be calling him arsehole Allen by the end of it. I think he's getting knocked the fuck out. I probably won't be betting, but if I was, I'd be putting Jean Silva in a multi.
He's my other hammer.
Even money line, even just money line, just to have legs to your parlay or multi, I think. But gamble responsibly and don't blame me. I'm not paying for your fucking loss.
Great Ape and the Lord, my hammers of the card.
All right, there you go. Grab the Great Ape's Lord Hammer. All right, so we're both going Jean Silva.
Yeah.
Then we got Natalia Silva against Rose Namajunas, which obviously it was supposed to be Alexa Grasso versus Rose Namajunas. Alexa Grasso got injured. And now we get Natalia Silva, who, you know, she has come off a couple wins. She beat Grasso, actually. So that makes sense why she stepped in.
Short notice, but she has. I haven't followed too much about her, but some of the analysts I listen to are high on this girl.
Bro, she has not lost in the UFC.
That's what I mean. She's undefeated in the UFC. She's got the fight. She got the losses out early, but ever since she started in the UFC, and she's been like knocking out bitches.
I remember.
Which doesn't happen much in the women's division.
I actually remember the fight against Andrade in 2024, and that fight made me go, yeah, Andrade is washed. Because Natalia Silva put the beating on her.
Yeah. She's also, she's very nimble. I think she's got a Taekwondo background. And Thug Rose, man, an absolute legend in the sport, but she's ever since moving up, she just hasn't looked as dominant as she did when she was fighting one
I'm the
fight.
best. Well, she's 33 now as well. So you got 33-year-old ex-champion flyweight fucking unit, Rose Namajunas, who's been she's been competing at a high level. She's a tiny human. There's going to be moments where she doesn't look good, but is she at the position now where you think it's a wrap?
I don't know if it's a complete wrap, but I don't know if she's got another title run. And
yeah, that's going to be hard.
Not just that, but the matchup, man. Natalia Silva looks like a contender, you know, like and the style, you know, Rose's boxing, a great counter for that is those long range weapons Natalia has, and the movement. And yeah, Rose she hasn't had that killer instinct that I remember when she was in fighting in the lower division as a champion.
Yeah.
Fair enough, man. It's hard to maintain that, you know. So
to be the best every single day.
Yeah.
You know, with all these with all the new blood.
Yep.
Plus, I think like when you're someone like Rose, you've been fighting since 2014 in the UFC, right? Like first fight against Carla Esparza, who ended up being a champion.
Dude, more than a decade she's been in the UFC.
It would be fucking hard.
Yeah.
You know? And then especially coming off these losses, like, the losses have been against some brutal, people in the division. So what? She lost to Erin Blanchfield. She lost to Manon Farrell.
So these future contenders is who she's losing to. Therefore, Natalia Silva, future contender.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be the same story.
I'm happy with that. I'm happy to have no rebuttal to that. I think I love Thug Rose when she won. And she's like, I just want everyone to be a nice person. I was like, this is such a stark contrast from what you usually get. Like the stubborn Ronda Rouseys and shit. It was kind of wholesome.
And it was cool to see that really obnoxious, was it Jan Jacek, who's like, I'm the boogie woman. And she just like looked at her with those dead eyes. It was just like, fuck yeah.
She kept saying, I'm the best. I'm the best.
That's sick.
I'm the best. And then fucking destroyed her.
Destroyed her, exactly.
Gave her a hematoma.
Yeah, fucking sick.
All right, we'll lock in Thug Rose Namajunas.
No, Silva.
Oh, no, sorry. Lock her in to lose. Natalia Silva, lock her in to win.
That's it.
And now moving on to...
My salsa takes on the voice to the yard.
My salsa. Waldo Cortez Acosta, one of my favorite fighters of 2025 against... My balls is hot.
Big black balls.
Hey, April. I'm going deep, baby.
At this point, his post-fight talks are becoming
the
stuff
highlights
of legends. Exactly. And I think this might be the highlight for this fight as well, because Derek Lewis at 40, he was already struggling with back problems and physical stuff, man. How long can you keep going? You know? But we keep saying that, and he keeps knocking people out as well. So yeah, man. I think he's looking after his body now. So I mean, he's still in there. But what do you reckon on this one?
Well, I think that Waldo Cortez Acosta should, excuse me, come with a steel cup and fucking goggles.
Yeah.
Because Derek said, "I'm gonna poke him in the eye. I'm gonna kick him in the nuts. I'm gonna hit him in the back of the head."
And not even like jokingly, like,
no, he's like, I'm gonna do if I win. Well, why wouldn't you?
No, he's gone off and said on another podcast, like, I know I get at least one of those, so if I'm in trouble, I just do it on purpose.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? That's what fucking Cyril Gahn did, the pussy.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying, according to Pimblett.
Well, that's it. Do whatever it takes to win. I get it, but it's also like just fight. You
But
pussy.
also, you've got the eye poke expert. We got someone who got eye poked and then went and knocked out the guy who eye poked him in Anti-Deligia in his last fight.
Oh, dude, imagine that Derek eye pokes him and then he still gets knocked out.
Yeah, it's
I
like,
love to hear
dude,
that
that's
press
his-
conference.
That's his superpower.
Yeah.
But yeah,
This is the hardest fight for me to pick a fighter, and I'll explain why. What the fuck can you expect from Derek Lewis? What about the last break he had? He came back with a flying knee to open the fight. So it's like, I think Waldo Cortez Acosta is going to have a fruitful experience in the UFC heavyweight division. I truly do believe that. It's so hard to fade Derek because, I mean, he's got knockout King tattooed to his chest and he's now second in KOs, I believe. I think someone just beat him.
I think he's won in heavyweight division, but
But of all, like,
of all
UFC.
time, he's definitely up there, man. And
He'd be two.
and as a heavyweight as well, man, like anyone can just go out.
Yeah.
Waldo is he's got that Cuban boxing, man. So he's
Bro,
very
he's fucking slick with
He's
it.
very good defensively. Sometimes a little too timid, like against Pavlovich. And I just wonder when he faces a really heavy striker like Pavlovich, I saw him also become a bit timid. So my concern is he might do that against Derek Lewis a little bit.
I feel like he's timid as well, but do you think that he may be trying to possum a little bit? Because his last
Maybe,
fight,
yeah. I think that's what he's waiting from Pavlovich, but Pavlovich never did that.
Never
He
did
stayed
it.
technical.
Yeah.
But he's got a few more fights since that fight, and I think he's getting more comfortable in the cage. So we may see a more aggressive Waldo come out as well.
I hope so, because I can't say enough good things about him. I love his personality. I love the fact he got eye poked and still fucking decimated, old mate. I love that there's some excitement in the heavyweight division. It was becoming a bit stale, in my opinion. After, if Tom beats Cyril Gahn, who the fuck else would there have been? There would have been this weird period of like rematches and I don't know, maybe a super fight with Pereira or something. And it's like stuff like people like Waldo Cortez Acosta are the injections of like talent and excitement that we need in a division like the fucking heavyweight division. So
Exactly.
for that reason, I want Waldo Cortez Acosta to win for the sake of longevity. If Derek goes on 3-fight losing streak, he's done. He's made his money. He'll get a Popeyes ad. He'll be fine. He's going to be fine.
He's sweet, yeah.
So I think that with someone at the age of Waldo Cortez, right, he's 34. He's still getting on a little bit, but there's 6 years between them. I think we can milk more out of the Cortez Acosta cause.
Get some more salsa out.
Get some more freaking salsa on the tortilla chips. You know what I mean? Tortillas. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. I think Derek Lewis is going to be, win or lose, he's going to be around for as long as possible because people just, like I said,
They'll throw money at him.
The conference, the talks are stuff of legends, So as long as he wants to fight, but to be honest, I don't know if he needs to. He was always talking about his back pain, this, that, but surely at this point, he's got so much money. There's just this thing, man. Fighters, it's hard to leave the game. I was actually listening to DP, Dustin Poirier, on the Ariel Helwani show this morning, and he was saying, like, I miss it every day.
Yeah,
I miss it every day. And at one point, he said he had a drinking problem.
Since he retired?
Yeah. He said
he addressed that quick. Like he just retired.
Yeah. And he's like, I've been sober for 40 days, talking about, if you're already talking about being sober. But yeah, man, it's like, probably nothing beats that high of that, So,
no way. Especially as like when you're at the caliber of Dustin Poirier.
Yeah.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Yeah, exactly.
You got everyone in the crowd doing these ones. You got everyone wearing your fucking name.
Yeah.
Every time you walk out, people like we can't say enough good things about Dustin.
Yeah, legend.
Imagine being in his shoes and then it's over.
Yeah.
You got
to find something else, So like
go golf or something.
Like Mighty first started with the gaming and then he got into the now he's a podcaster. And he's got big into jiu-jitsu. So like he gets his competitive edge there and it's not as brutal on the body. So maybe he can do RAF, Real American Freestyle Wrestling.
That'd be sick.
Poirier. I know he's not much. We don't know him for wrestling, but
I mean, maybe he could finally jump the gilly.
You can't do submissions in wrestling.
Oh damn! Maybe he can do it anyway.
Just for the fans.
It's not like he's gonna secure it.
Yeah,
he'll just jump
true.
it.
And we'll go, wow.
Do it for dog. The ref's like, I don't see shit.
It'll also be an instant loss because as soon as you back touches the mat in wrestling, it's a pin. So
Oh yeah.
but if he's 8-0 down, he's like, fuck it.
All right, well just don't jump the gilly then. All right, everyone's gonna come for me now. You fucking MMA podcast, you don't know wrestling. I'm trying, right? You fucking losers.
I don't think anyone was gonna say that.
All right, now
Get your freaking dongs out because we got a fairy floss O'Malley against the long dong of Song.
whoa,
How's that for an intro?
that was poetic, and it gave me an image that I like. Do we want Clown Boy or friggin' you want to get your dong out, dude? I think your dong's getting slammed.
You think he's getting slammed or slapped?
Either or. Slammed until he falls asleep. Be like me on a Sunday after a bender. That was a bad joke. I'm a Christian. Yeah, O'Malley versus Song Yudong.
Yeah.
Short and sweet, real quick. O'Malley has come out and said if he loses to, if Yudong gets the best of him, then there's one more chance of redemption. He's retiring that shit. Hair normal. You want you to have a crew cut or something, wear a freaking collared shirt. My name is Sean. But the Sugar Show has got he has to do something. He has to do something impressive. He can't 29, 28 Song Yudong. He has to fucking kick his head into the grandstands. Do you think he's going to do it?
Man, I think he's got that much star power. Even if it's a close fight, they'll give it to him because then they can work him in the Peter Yan fight. You know, I think the UFC wants to milk. He's still got star power. But I like what you mentioned earlier about he's giving himself 2 more fights. Because a lot of people have been saying, oh, he's already thinking about retirement. No, not at all. I think it's like, oh, it's bad. You're already thinking about that. Not at all. Realizing that things are finite makes you appreciate and work so much harder and
lock
things.
the fuck in.
Lock in and love it. Because like, these could be my last 2 fights. So I'm going to fucking go all out in this, you know? Really be present, really go all out. Instead of like a fear mentality, like, oh no, I need to win this, or this is this, you know?
Then you're going to be timid and gun shy.
Exactly. So I think that is a great mentality coming in. I think honestly, it's a great matchup for a man, like a stiff striker. We all know his kryptonite is wrestling. Song, yeah, he might push him up against the fence, but he doesn't have the grappling chops. He's a striker.
He's a striker.
And
he's going against the best striker in the division,
the
in my
freaking
opinion.
sniper dude. And Sean O'Malley has come out and said that I see stiffness. Not the same way McGregor said, but he said, yeah, I see a stiff striker.
Yeah.
So he's already sees points that he wants to attack.
Bro, he beat fucking Gutierrez in 2023, lost to Pidion in 2024, beat a washed Cejudo.
Yeah.
You know, and look, Cejudo triple C, triple Korean, whatever, he's a legend, blah, blah, blah. He was washed then.
Yeah, big time.
And then 2026, he's fighting a redemption arc O'Malley.
Yeah.
Brother, you're getting fucking slapped. And I like Song. I think he's funny. I've seen like he trains with fucking
Faber, Uriah Faber.
Yeah, and then it was Mighty that was interviewing him.
Yeah, you watched that one?
And he's like, how does he go to the gym? And he's like, you can say it.
Yeah.
And he's like, I beat the shit out of him.
Yeah. And he's got the funniest something like a gamer laugh.
Yeah.
But he's like an actual fucking not an online gamer, like a real life Tekken fighter.
Yeah, legit. He's like fucking Liu Kang.
Yeah. I do like him as well, but yeah, nothing really. Yeah, Peter Yan, I dissected him. Cejudo was like he overpowered him. So yeah, nothing has really stood out to me with Song. I can see him just pressing him against the fence, but that's also what Sean O'Malley loves. He wants someone coming forward and to hit him with counters and stuff.
That's how he fucked up Aldo.
Yep.
Or Aljo, sorry, not Aldo.
Yep.
That's how he fucked up Aljo. Obviously, bloody the coach was like, for him, you got to get him now, Aljo. And made him jump. But he's that counter sniper. He's always been the sniper. It's like, look, it's easy to discredit someone when they lose twice, but you lost twice to fucking Marab.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's stylistic. Styles make fights. So this one it's a good matchup for him.
Like, yeah, he lost to fucking Cheeto, but man, he avenged that. So in my opinion, I think he's 18-2 because of how badly he and then maybe it was a weird leg thing, you know. But the 2 definitive losses to Marab, there's no excuses there. He got fucking mauled. you've got a guy who's on his redemption arc. He's ready to fight. He's got a lot to prove. He knows there's a lot to lose now. So I think it's make or break for him mentally. And I think an opponent like Song Yudong, as much as I love and respect him, as a fighter, I think he's super cool. He's funny. He's likable. Let's be real here. This is the perfect matchup for Sean O'Malley to fucking get that KO he wants.
Exactly right. And yes, Song is just, he's still young and experienced, 28 years old. He hasn't got, as you mentioned, any really notable wins of late. He's lost to high-level talent. So
100%.
So yeah, I think all those factors into account, it looks like and I love to hear another Sean O'Malley run because none of these fighters are gonna be there forever, so we got to enjoy them while they're around.
And fuck, Sugar's fun to watch, bro.
Yeah, and he's
so excited.
He's a fun personality, man. I
He
love
is. He's good for the sport in many ways than one. And now, oh baby.
Yeah.
Oh, Paddy the Baddy versus freaking get your graders out for the gay cheese. Because it's gonna be a fucking cheesy affair up in this. How the hell do you think this is going to go, Johnny? Because it seems like you've changed your tune a little bit. You guys are lucky that the first episode we recorded got scrapped because you'd be fucking rioting in the comments.
Yeah, I've been a little back and forth here recently. It started with, for me, Paddy never really did anything that impressive. In those, ever since like when the UFC starts favoring someone, you're like, oh man, and like that.
Yeah.
When he lost to Jared Gordon. Whilst he had his chin up, I just saw so many flaws in his game.
Yeah, he's always had a high chin.
Yeah, and I do like him as like a personality, but like as a fighter, he's kind of weird. It's just nothing really impressed me so much about it. The last couple of finishes he's got were kind of cool, but they were also like against washed ex contenders.
Yeah.
So for me, he doesn't really have that really impressive, notable win. And when you look at the resume of Justin Gaethje, he has legends, freaking Dustin Poirier.
New era.
Exactly. That and that's I think what I have to take into account a bit more. The era and the wear and tear on the body and but man, I have been looking at it a little bit stylistically and watching Paddy's fights. A lot of his opponents kind of played into his style. He waits at range and leg kicks. And then if they get close, he plays a submission game. And against Chandler, that was perfect because Chandler was just moving in and out with that stocky freaking body and throwing. So he was just kicking him. And then when he would get close, they do the grappling. King Green dove into him with the ghillie. And Tony Ferguson, he's also kind of move forward kind of guy and wants to play the guard. But there was one moment against Tony Ferguson when he was like moving lots of footwork, moving left and right. And I think that might be the one little kryptonite in Paddy's game because we see how much he's filled out now.
Yeah.
And he just has a lot of power. But when you have that size and stature, it's harder to move laterally left and right. And Justin Gaethje, everyone's talking about his leg kicks and his power in his hands, but no one is talking about his footwork. Because with that footwork, I think he can dance around Paddy. Justin trains at Elevation in Denver. Paddy's this huge lightweight. Who knows how he's going to go after this weight cut? So there is a little path to victory for him with Gaethje, and it's not actually the knockout. I think it's taking it into deep waters, and then like pushing the pace, fourth, fifth round or decision, something like that. But of course, Paddy just keeps leveling up every time, and we know submissions have been Gaethje's weakness. So he got submitted by Khabib, submitted by Oliveira, so. He has a huge Achilles heel, so.
Yeah, I think Gaethje's getting fucked, personally, to be honest.
I give you that long rant.
I think he's getting...
Short and sweet.
I think he's getting fucked, bro, because I think his game plan is always the same. He tried to be a smarter fighter. It made him timid or... I don't know, man. I think Paddy's going to be smart. He's going to stay out of range.
Yeah, he's
because obviously the fucking looping punches from Gaethje, no one wants to take those. They're going to knock people out until Gaethje's heart stops beating. He's got that natural power. He's got that crazy, reckless abandon in his approach to fighting. He's just swanging and banging, baby. Your favorite fighter's favorite fighter. But that comes at a cost. That comes at damage.
Yeah, he's accumulated a lot.
That comes at CTE. That comes at kind of being set in your own ways when it comes to the likes of Gaethje. He's too far gone now to change. He's always going to be that crazy cunt. And I think it's going to be similar to Chandler, bro. Because they're both pretty one-dimensional, man.
But I think the difference is Gaethje has a lot more lateral movement. And I have to disagree with you with that. I think before he was a really reckless guy. And ever since really honing in with Trevor Whitman,
yeah,
he's
Trevor
become
Whitman
a
has
lot more disciplined in footwork. But then you see those flashes come out every now and then. And I think it's good. You need that, right? To throw some dangerous shots and get respect from your opponent.
And then you get fucking slapped on the canvas and turned into an NFT.
But then he also does dip his head down sometimes when he throws it. And if Pimblett can time a good knee,
his knees are beautiful.
That could be night.
Night.
So
I'm fucking so keen to watch the ascension of Paddy Pimblett. I want to see the grudge match with Ilya or the grudge match with Armin. There is so many fucking scenarios in 2026 that are exciting. Yep. And they all start with a fucking body. I can't wait, bro.
It's going to be an amazing matchup. I'm looking forward to it, man.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, that wraps up first ep of 2026. Let's go for that. Let's go for that. Like, comment, share. Put your predictions down in the comments. Share with your friends. Thank you to Bella Vista for letting us use this space. And lock in for 2026, comrades, because it's going to be fucking huge. Peace.
Let's go.
Combat comrades.
Combat comrades.
The combat comrades.
Let's go for that.
I think that's